Hello and welcome to the Learn English Lab. I'm Mike, your host, and today we're doing something pretty special. We're going to explore the world through somebody else's stories.
Oh, fun.
So we're going to be taking a look at the stories of Leyla. And she took an incredible journey back in the 1990s. And to guide us through these adventures, we have Sarah, who is our expert on travel and storytelling.
Yeah, hi. I'm Sarah, and I'm really looking forward to this deep dive.
All right, so we're going to be looking at Leyla's story, and we're going to start back in the 1990s. That's when she began her journey. And think about this for a second. No internet to speak of.
Wow.
No travel blogs.
Right.
No smartphones. Could you imagine setting off on a round-the-world trip
I don't think I could.
with only guidebooks and your wits to guide you?
It's scary.
Yeah, that's exactly what Leyla did.
Wow.
And it all started with a vision, a picture she had in her mind of a red-headed backpacker trekking through Africa. And this sparked an intense wanderlust in her trainer, even though she had what many would consider a comfortable life in Geneva working for the United Nations.
Whoa. Yeah. It's amazing how one single image can be so powerful to make you change your life completely. I think it's something that many of us feel like we want to break free of our routine and explore the unknown. But Leyla's story is proof that it takes courage to actually do it. What about you? Have you ever felt that pull toward adventure?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The need to get out of your comfort zone?
I think almost everybody has that wanderlust in them somewhere.
Yeah.
But what's remarkable about Leyla is that she didn't just dream about it.
Yeah.
She meticulously planned for this. So we're talking an entire year of preparation.
Wow.
She even used something called the writer's market to secure writing assignments before she left.
Oh, that's smart.
So she was already going to be making money.
Wow. That's really inspiring. I mean, it really challenges all of us to think about the excuses we make for not following our dreams.
Yeah.
And back then, freelance writing wasn't as accessible as it is today. I mean, Leyla had to rely on traditional networking and grit and didn't have the internet to help her.
Right, and it kind of makes you realize how much we take for granted in today's digital world. Okay, but here's the funny thing about this. Despite all that planning, Leyla arrived in Cape Town, South Africa, smack dab in the middle of winter, wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's a classic traveler mistake. But it goes to show that even with the best planning, there's always room for the unexpected. I guess that's part of the beauty of travel. You got to embrace the spontaneity and just roll with the punches.
That's very true. And from that slightly chilly start, Leyla's African adventure really took flight. She traveled by Baz bus through a South Africa that was brimming with hope and change after Nelson Mandela's release.
Wow.
What an incredible time in history to experience firsthand. It makes you think about how that atmosphere of transformation and optimism must have shaped your experiences.
Yeah, I wonder that too. Being immersed in a nation that's undergoing such a huge change must have been both exhilarating and eye-opening. And it reminds us that travel isn't just about sightseeing. It's about connecting with the human story that's unfolding in a particular place and time.
Yes. And Leyla didn't shy away from the complexities of that story. She took a train journey with Mozambican market traders, a really immersive experience that gave her a glimpse into their daily lives. And then she went even further off the beaten path, visiting refugee camps, navigating minefields, and witnessing the aftermath of civil war.
Yeah.
These are things that most tourists never see.
Yeah, it says a lot about her courage and her desire to connect with the world on a deeper, more authentic level. These aren't your typical postcard moments. They offer some profound insights into the human spirit and the realities of inequalities all over the world. It's a reminder that travel can be beautiful and challenging and sometimes even heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
all right. Leyla's journey wasn't all about confronting these really serious realities, though. She did have some lighter moments, too. Like this one time she had a hilarious encounter with mountain gorillas. Apparently, she's not the most graceful hiker, and let's just say things got a little messy.
Oh, no.
It reminds us that even amidst challenging situations, travel can bring moments of unexpected joy and humor.
Yeah, and it's those little moments of absurdity that make the best travel stories.
Yeah.
But speaking of unexpected turns, Leyla had a rather unsettling experience while she was on that same gorilla trek.
Oh.
She was abandoned in the wilderness by a guide that she describes as an evil scientist.
Oh, my.
I don't know about the evil part,
Right.
but getting left behind in a remote area like that must have been terrifying.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how reliable those guidebooks really were back then.
Right.
It's certainly a reminder to trust your instincts when you're exploring off the beaten path and be prepared for anything.
Yeah, definitely.
But Leyla didn't let that experience stop her. Next, she found herself in Eritrea, a country not often visited by tourists, where she took a wild bus ride across the mountains.
That's so cool. Venturing off the well-trodden tourist trail is where the real magic of travel often is. It's in those less explored places that we can really immerse ourselves in different cultures and gain a deeper understanding of the world's diversity. Eritrea, with its unique blend of African and Middle Eastern influences, must have been an incredible experience.
Absolutely. And she observed some cultural contrasts in Massawa, where she saw Saudi men seeking a different kind of freedom.
Interesting.
And just when she thought she'd seen it all, she found herself facing an unexpected border closure due to a war in Sudan. Leyla's journey was a constant reminder that the world is in constant flux, and travel is all about adapting to those changes.
Yeah, it's that adaptability, that willingness to embrace the unknown that makes Leyla such an inspiration. Instead of being deterred by obstacles, she just allowed her itinerary to evolve organically.
Yeah.
It really shows that sometimes the most rewarding experiences are the ones that we don't plan for.
Yeah.
And from there, her journey continued eastward, unfolding across the vibrant landscapes of Asia. Over the next 2 years, she experienced a whirlwind of adventures, from observing sex change operations in Thailand to navigating the dangers of unexploded ordnance in Laos and witnessing breathtaking sunsets over the Mekong River.
That's incredible.
Each encounter, each place added a new layer to her understanding of the world and of herself.
And this is where we start to see how travel can be transformative, pushing us beyond our preconceived notions and broadening our perspectives.
Exactly.
Take, for example, her experience in Banda Ice during a time of intense separatist conflict. She was actually smuggled into the region.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then just a few weeks later, she found herself caught in an attempted coup in Manila, only to escape a flood in a canoe with a priest.
Oh my God.
It's almost hard to believe she managed to pack so much into a single journey.
Yeah, it speaks to her resilience and her ability to find the extraordinary in the everyday.
Yeah.
But out of all of her Asian adventures, the one that really stands out to me is her encounter with trafficked child beggars in Cambodia. It's a stark reminder that travel isn't always about beautiful landscapes and cultural immersion.
Right.
It can also confront us with the darker realities of the world, forcing us to think about complex social issues and ethical dilemmas.
That's a really important point.
Yeah.
Sarah Leyla's story reminds us that true exploration involves confronting both the light and the shadow sides of the human experience.
Yeah.
She didn't shy away from those difficult encounters. Instead, she used them to deepen her understanding of the world and to fuel her passion for social justice. She continued on exploring the bustling streets of Shanghai, indulging in the culinary delights of Hong Kong, and even attempted to reach Afghanistan,
Really?
although her editor wouldn't allow it.
Oh no.
It seems there's a limit even to the most adventurous spirit.
It's true. Sometimes practicality and responsibility have to win out. But that yearning to explore never left her. After more than 2 years of constant movement, Leyla found herself drawn to a new and perhaps unexpected destination,
Okay.
the Baltic states, a region that she admitted to knowing very little about.
Welcome back to the Learn English Lab. We're wrapping up our deep dive into Leyla's incredible journey around the world. But as we've seen, her story didn't end when she got back to Europe.
No, not at all. She may have traded her backpack for a suitcase, but the wanderlust never really went away.
Right.
She kept traveling in the years after, but she started to focus more on exploring closer to home. And she also wanted to really understand what responsible tourism was all about.
That's cool.
It shows how she was thinking about the world in new ways and wanting to connect with it in a more thoughtful and less impactful way.
Yeah, it's a good reminder that travel isn't just about cultures and environments in a way that benefits everybody.
Absolutely.
And Leyla's journey, which started with that really powerful image of a red-headed backpacker in Africa, eventually led her to inspire others.
Wow.
After retiring from the United Nations, she spent her time writing and encouraging other women, especially those over 50, to travel solo and chase their dreams.
That's amazing. It's such a good illustration of how travel can empower us to break free from what society expects of us. I mean, Leyla's story really challenges the idea that adventure has an age limit.
Right.
Her experiences show that the journey of self-discovery and exploration can become even more meaningful as we get older.
Yeah, and remember how carefully she planned that first 6-month trip?
Yeah.
What it turned into an almost 4-year odyssey.
Wow.
All these doors kept opening, and she bravely walked through them, embracing the unexpected and letting her path unfold naturally. It shows how freeing long-term travel can be. It's a kind of freedom that we don't often find in our busy lives.
Definitely. Long-term travel lets you really immerse yourself in things and be spontaneous in a way that's just not possible with a regular vacation.
Right.
It's a chance to really live in the moment, to experience new cultures, and just let those experiences change us.
And what advice did Leyla have for people who want to go on adventures like hers?
Oh, it's really simple. She said to say yes to opportunities, embrace the unknown, and let your wanderlust be your guide.
Wow, those are powerful words. It's like she's telling us to get out of our comfort zones, face our fears, and be open to those unexpected encounters that make travel so enriching.
Exactly. Layla's story makes us think. What's one place you would travel to if you could just let go of all your worries and go?
That's a great question. And maybe one we should all try to answer. Layla's journey reminds us that it's never too late to chase our dreams and see the world. And if you're feeling inspired, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Learn English Lab YouTube channel for more fascinating deep dives. See you next time.